and welcome to Kayland. I'm Kane, the fact with me, the creative mind behind Kayland. So today I'm here to teach you how to make this trendy outfit. Can anybody guess what it is? It's called trending buba and fitted pencil skirt. So let's start. So we are cutting the buba first. If you know how to cut Iru and buba, you should find this very easy. If not, let me teach you. So to get the length is 23. I just put 1 inch allowance, that is 24. Then this is the bust line. You know, buba bust is always very wide. The hand is always very wide. So I'm just using 10.5. Then the waistline. Then this is the cut to shoulder, and where I want the cut to shoulder to stop on the person body. Size 15. So to get the body for Iran buba, this one is related to Iran buba, but we are doing the buba aspect. For the buba, you are going to pick the biggest part of that person body. If the biggest part of the person body is the stomach, you pick the stomach. If it's the bust, you pick the bust. But most case is always the hip. So we are going to use the hip divided by 4. That's what we are going to use. We'll place the measurement on the waistline, on the hip line, and then on the main waistline too. So that's how you get buba. So I've done it and I put the sewing allowance. For buba is always straight mostly. So there's no curve and curvy inside. It is well. So I'll just start cutting all the mark that I've made. So from the to know the hand, someone was like, how we should know the hand as I was cutting. So you just notch is where your bust line stops. That's where the hand is. So you just notch it for you to know. Me, I don't like notching, no. But I'll just notch it for the case of anybody that does not understand. But I will do a detailed video of buba, Iran buba, so you understand more. So you see, I've notched it. That is where your hand is. That's your hand. So I've got it. For the neck, for Iran buba, basic Iran buba is 4x4. The wideness is 4. The depth is 4. But for this one, I don't want it to be too wide. So the wideness will still be 4. But the depth is going to be 3.5. 3.5. So and then you make your curve. So that's it. Then you cut it out. Okay, let's take it to get the back. I'm just using the front to get the back panel. You just trace it out. That's just it. So if the person is on the bigger side, you can just use the normal buba 4x4 that we only use, the depth 4 and then the wideness 4. But if the person is a small person, you can use the wideness to be 4, then the depth to be 3.5. Okay. For the top, so we've cut the buba hand. The buba hand is based on what the customer wants. So this is the hand here. We did the hand to be the same thing. After being the same thing, then the length that we make use of is 24. So with this one we have 10 minus 24, we'll have 14. Then I cut 14 plus sewing allowance too. Then I have 15. So that's just it, how to cut it. Okay, fine. Let's start making the buba. This is the buba. I'm joining the shoulder because the material was not enough, so I have to manage it. But if you have enough material, you don't need to join the shoulder. You just cut it with the shoulder. So I've joined the shoulder. This is the armhole. You are going to use bias to bias the neckline or the way around. So let's join the sleeve to the mouth. Okay, fam. So this is the buba. I've joined both sides and I've put the sleeve. Let me show you. I've added the sleeve as you can see, and then I've joined both sides of the clothes all the way down. So I'm going to hem the down part. After doing that, you're going to turn it and put bias on the neck side, as you can see. So the cloth is ready. The inside we use orange to bias instead of white. Okay, so we have orange here, so we can just use it for latest part. So our buba is ready. So don't forget to do yours and send your comments at the comment section. If you have any question, also send it at the comment section. So to get the skirts, if you don't know how to get the skirts, I have a video, details video on it on my channel, so just go and watch it and then you come back to this. So your waist, you're going to take your waistline, your hip line, then the length of your clothes. The length, you are going to minus 2 inches for the band, because I'm adding band, so I minus 2 inches from it for band. After that, you get your hip measurement, waist measurement divided by 4. You can add any allowance you want. Hip measurement divided by 4. Add any allowance you want. Then from the hip, to get the down part, the hip, you are going to minus 1 inches for the measurement, any measurement you have. Let's say the measurement, the person hip is 46 divided by 4. Then whatever you get, you minus 1 from it. You use it to get the down part. So, and then you trace it out the way I've done. Then I'll cut it. The front panel to get the down panel, to get the back panel, I mean. So you get your zip allowance, then you just trace out the cuts finish. For the band, I changed my mind to make it to be 2.5 inches. So I got 3 inches. Then by the time I sew, I have 2.5 inches. So that's what I just did. After that, we'll go and be sewing. But we are using lining. We are also going to cut lining. Then we'll sew. For the skirts, to get the draping aspect of the skirts, you are going to open the skirts. Then this is the material we are using. The wideness is 28. Then I put 1 inch of sewing allowance. Then the length is 55. You can make it to be longer if you want it to be very long. So that's just it. So after getting it, you are going to mark where your drip is going to drop. You will take it from the band side. You are going to come down by 2 inches. You come down by 2 inches. Then you look for where the drape will start, it will end. That is 8 inches. Is okay. It doesn't have to be too down. So I'm just marking the 8 inches where the drape will stop. After doing that, I want this end, this part, to be at the mouth side. That's why I did it this way, so it's going to look beautiful. So after that, you are going to place your material. Oh yeah, okay. So see the pleating. I've done the pleating. I've used machine to secure it. I've stitched it here. I've stitched it here. You see, it's going to be like 2 inches away from the sewing allowance and everything. So like this, your joining line is going to be like 2 inches away, like this, for the drip to be okay. So let's go and join the lining and everything. Clothes, you are just going to turn your lining the way we usually turn it, but this one we don't want the lining to reach the down part, so that's why we turn it this way. So you just sew it at the both end. That's the way you do for the front. Then we are going to close the zip side so that we'll start taking the shape. Okay fans, so we've placed the front side facing the front side of the back panel and the front panel. We've joined the zip line, as you can see. So you take your customer shape, then you sew on it and sew on it. So let's do that. Fine, our skirt is ready. We've joined the band. and see the shape is coming out. The next thing that remain is the zip, so we are going to be facing the zip. Okay, let's go and do that. We are done facing the zip of the skirt, so our skirt is ready. If you have any question, let me know.